Hi, my name's Ed. I'm from Burton Waters Boat Sales in Lincoln. Today we're looking at a Merry Fisher 795 Series 2. She's a 2020 boat with just under 160 hours on her. As a Jeanneau main dealer, we stock quite a few Merry Fishers in the range. At the minute we've got everything from a smaller 605, which is sort of entry into the range, and we've even got a sort of bigger boat as well. We've got a 1095 in stock. The 795 sits in the sort of middle of the range, and because of that it's one of the most popular boats we sell. In addition, it's the largest Merry Fisher you can actually put on a trailer. So with that, you're not confined to any sort of marina. If you don't want to, you can purchase a trailer and put her on that and then take her all over the UK, take her abroad, whatever you want really. What we'll do is we'll have a quick look on the exterior of the boat and show you the sort of things that are specific to this one, and we'll have a look at the interior as well. Right, so as I mentioned, this is a Series 2 795. It follows its predecessor, which is the Series 1, and with that respect, Jeanneau have made several improvements to the practicality more than anything else of the boat. So sort of listen to customer feedback, see what's working, see what isn't working, and sort of improve on it. One of the main things they've done is fitted this side door here. We will go throughout the boat and I'll point out several little other bits and pieces they've done which are exclusive to Series 2. This side door here is a really good way of getting onto the side of getting on the boat. You have got the bathing platforms on the stern, which you traditionally have with Merry Fishers. So with the Series 2, they're nice and big, wide, makes it easy to step into the cockpit area. You've got them on both the support and the starboard side. These ones have been finished with teak. The side door access just gives you another option. So it's nice and easy just to step into the cockpit area. You can see this one's got a canopy on. So from factory, they're not spec'd with a canopy, it's an option. It's not something we used to fit predominantly on our earlier Merry Fisher ranges. Mainly because all the cockpit is self-draining, so what you tend to do is put the cushions inside and then just leave it, it'd be absolutely fine. But what we found, sort of going off customer feedback, is that if you want more of a permanent living area on the back here, which you aren't disturbed by wind or rain, etc., it just gives you another area to use when you have got a bit of a turn in the weather. This canopy, as I said, is bespoke to this boat, so it's been made especially. And one of the things that it benefits from is the side panel here. So you can actually just pull the side panel up and you can get direct access in the boat. You don't have to take the whole side panel off. If you were to order it as a factory option, the canopy from the factory doesn't come like that. So that's a really nice benefit. If we step into the cockpit area, so just to step down, you've got the seating area all the way around. So this has got a U-shaped seating area. The sort of a standard fit, you just get the back bench seat, but this one's been fitted with the U-shaped seating area. You've got a folding seat here on the port side, so you just take this cushion off and then you can push that up and store it away. Just means you can get access and get a little bit of an easier way around the boat. On Series 1 it was more a modular design, so it had a big piece of GRP there essentially, so it wasn't very versatile. With this you can just fold it up and fold it down, so we'll just put that there like that. The owner's got this table here, so this isn't original, this is something the owner's fitted. There is the original table, so what that means you can do is put it in that position there. You can lie it down flat, there's a couple of cushions to put on there, and then you just can have a sun pad arrangement essentially, so you can lie down on it. Just makes that space a little bit more versatile. Got the engine on hanging out the back there, which is a 200 horsepower Yamaha. On the sort of earlier models there were sort of 150s, but it's become the norm now to sort of spec them with higher engines, so this has got a 200 horsepower engine on there. Makes a lot of sense to have an outboard with a Merry Fisher. All the Merry Fishers have outboards now, and it's just a way of utilising the space more. So the engine is completely out the back. It's not taking up any space in the lazarette like you would do with a inboard engine with an outdrive, or similarly a shaft-driven boat where the engine would be central. It's nice and quiet, it's refined. When you're going down the river, if you shut this door, you can hardly hear it. Right, moving into the accommodation. So it sort of follows the same sort of lines as a sort of 695 and a 795 Series 1. It's a formula that we know that works. So you've got the seating area over to the port side. This table folds out, so it's folded at the minute. But you can fold it and you can lie it down. You can put it so it lies central with here, and then you can put a cushion on there, and that will make you up into another berth. So you can have a berth here and then a berth further forward. You'll see from the cushions in the bow, those cushions, the wrapping hasn't even been taken off the cushions down there. Over to the starboard side, you've got your galley. So you've got this Helm seat which just pivots forward, and it gives access to all your bits and pieces. So you've got a gas stove here, sink, and then something the owner has specifically put on this boat is a nice storage area. So traditionally you wouldn't really have anything in here, it'd just be a big storage space. What he's done is he's fitted some nice drawers which just give you some more space, which is a good, nice touch actually. Fridge over here to the port side, and if we move over to the helm position, take that cover off. So this boat has got pretty much all the specification you'd want for sort of inland and sort of coastal use as well. Throttle's electronic, so no wires involved, so that's really simple and easy to use. Chart plotter here, not necessarily as useful inland, but when you start taking it out on the coast it becomes really useful. Fusion audio system, which is something we're speccing a lot of these days. That's becoming a really popular option. Bow thruster, obviously, is a really, really good feature. And then up here, if we just take this cover off, you've got Garmin VHF as well. So like I said, predominantly been used inland, but certainly capable of using it offshore as well. Now we are fully enclosed in this area. You can get a lot of fresh air coming through. You've got the windows on the starboard side, windows on the port side, and then the sunroof as well. But also now with the Series 2, you've got these air vents here. So you've got a couple either side, and you've got a couple on the other side as well on the outside. So what that means is when you're going along, the wind comes through these air vents here and just gives you a nice little bit of extra breeze coming through. Right, moving down into the accommodation. So we've covered sort of this seating here. You've got your cushions for your infills and your triangle cushion which goes in this position here. This woodwork piece here, it's actually a nice feature. So if I just empty this and pull this across. So again, another good feature of the Series 2, something you didn't get on the Series 1, is you've got some actual space underneath the seating area. So it sits really, really far back. So you see there's a couple of cushions in there. Now, one of the things you got with the older Merry Fishers is that if you did want to store your cushions somewhere, often you had to take them home. It wasn't always the case if you could store them on the boat. Now you've got this additional space down there. You can take any cushions or anything you want really. It has to be, can be fenders, can be lines, can be anything you're storing on the boat, and you can put it and store it away in that area. You then put this piece of wood down here. So if we move this, that sits like that, so it tucks it neatly away, and then you can put this door across and it just hides it essentially. So you haven't really got any wasted space. Over to the starboard side, you've got your heads. So you've got a pull-out shower. And then you've got the seat here. This is again a new feature. Is you've got a place to sit when you're using the shower. It's got a pull-out shower on the starboard side. Hope you enjoyed that quick video walkthrough of the Merry Fisher 795. She's here available to view 7 days a week here at Burton Waters in Lincoln. The link to the boat is in the description below, so go check it out.